Hey guys, today I am going to work on a project that I may regret, but that is part of gardening, got to put in the hard work to benefit with all the flowers and the blooms. So I have a quarter-pound packet of all perennial wildflower seed mix. Now, I did make sure that these fit for our zone, made sure that they were going to work for my area, but I ordered them through Eden Brothers. And I have a project that involves ripping up some sod, a strip of sod that is just unused, wasted space, and honestly is really hard to trim and keep, taken care of anyway. So let me show you the spot that we're going to look at for planting this entire quarter-pound packet of seeds. So I placed these garden beds and I didn't really think about the fact that there was this strip of grass that was running alongside the house. And I know you're not supposed to plant too close to your house, but honestly the grass is already growing there, so it's clearly fine. And we have our drainage pipe from our gutters that runs down and over all the way to the other side. So there's this little strip of grass that grows between the house and the drainage. And it bothers me, and it gets so tall you can see it's overgrown and like just wild. So what I want to do is come out here with the pick and then just basically rip out this entire strip of sod all the way to the back, this whole kind of like edge of our house here. Rip that all out, plant wildflower seeds. And I guarantee someone's going to be like, oh, don't plant that close to your house. Well, the grass is already living there. So if it hasn't caused problems already, it's not going to cause more problems having it be wildflowers instead of just overgrown weeds and grass. So you might as well just make it look pretty. So let's just get started on trying to rip up some of the sod, see how much work it's going to be, and if we can really get it done. But might as well start now. So let's get it. 32 minutes. We got all the sod ripped up from alongside the house. The dirt is kind of everywhere, so I'm just going to kind of evenly distribute it. I'm not going to add any more dirt because I honestly think there's plenty still here. And I could always add a little bit of dirt or mulch later. And then I'm just going to rake in some of our plant tone as I stir in all the dirt, and then we'll lay our seeds and water it in. Look at this entire section, you guys. Can you imagine it? Just big, tall wildflowers popping out in that whole area. And the soil felt really warm. I'm just going to toss the seeds in. I don't know if I'll use the entire packet, but I'm going to sow them pretty heavy and thick. And then we will just water them in. Okay, like I said, we got a quarter of a pound perennial wildflower seeds from Eden Brothers. Wildflowers, daisies, coreopsis, foxglove, coneflowers, blue flax, perennial lupine, Mexican hat flowers, black-eyed Susans, daisies, candy tufts, blazing stars, and Maltese cross. That's the mix that I ordered online. 15 different species, it says. So it says distribute the seeds evenly, lightly compress seeds about half an inch into the soil. More sun the better. It gets pretty hot and sunny there. It should be fine. Unwanted grass remove, loosen the soil. We did all that. It looks great. Let's throw these seeds in. This seed packet, I don't know if you can see in there, but that is quite the mix. I'm so excited to see these come together here. That's probably like just over half the seed packet. I think it's plenty. Just gonna lightly rake it in. I got the entire sod ripped out, got the fertilizer put in, sowed a bunch of seeds, and watered it in. This is what it looks like. So this long pipe that runs along here is our gutter drainage, and it basically just wraps under here, kind of goes into the dirt, comes back out, and then it comes here and it goes under our property all the way out into the street for drainage. And then when I was ripping the sod out, I realized this entire strip of our foundation of our house, there's like probably, I think that's probably like a 3 inch or so, yeah, 3 to 4 inch concrete slab that is down here, and it goes all the way, and it has those little metal bars, which I'm not sure what those were for, but I basically hosed down and got all of that dirt off and pulled it all away from our foundation. And then I'm only going to keep the dirt where it is after this line. So dirt from here to over, and that's where I sowed a bunch of seeds. And so maybe I'll do something else to add on to protect anything from growing over that, or I'll just keep a close eye on it over the next year or so, just kind of see. But I want to keep that nice and protected away from our foundation. So I think this will be a really good alternative, because I don't want to keep it just dirt because it'll be full of weeds. So I think having perennial wildflowers there will be nice. They'll kind of die back. It'll be easier for me to take care and keep the edge of our house and the foundation dry and without moss and stuff growing on it. So I think it's a great solution. I know some people are probably going to be mad about the fact that I'm planting so close to my house, but I'm not planting any giant shrubs. I'm not planting anything crazy. It's just literally perennial wildflower seeds, and I'm just not going to worry about it. It's honestly better than what was there currently. So it's quite literally an upgrade from what was growing there. There was the sod, I don't know if you could see, it was like 4 or 5 inch thick sod, and it had moss on top of it. And you can see the green line of moss that was growing where it's like 4 or 5 inches off the ground, 6 inches at some points, all the way along the side of my house. So now that that's ripped away, I think it'll be much better for the foundation of our house in general. And it just honestly looks so much better. I'm really happy with it. So that is the project for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and ripping out sod is no joke. That was quite a bit of work, but I ended up getting it done in just about 30 minutes. But it's a relatively narrow strip, and it really wanted to peel off that concrete, so that kind of worked in my favor. But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you later. My feet and toes are full of dirt.